Model! Laser Wolf! Fielka! Sprinza! Seidel!
Tevye!
Model! Help me! Help!
Tevye!
Golda! Help! Help! Help!
Tevye! What's the matter with you?
She was here. Standing here a minute ago. Right there.
Who?
Laser, Fruma Sarah. Laser Wolf's first wife, she was here.
Tevye, Fruma Sarah's been dead for
Oh, she is
years.
here.
You
Oh,
must have been dreaming.
She was right here.
Tell me what you dreamt. I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was awful. It was awful.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. In the beginning of the dream, we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. And the musicians too. In the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother's idol. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother's idol. How did she look?
Well, for a woman who was dead 30 years, pretty good. Naturally, I went up to her, and she said to me,
"A blessing on your head, to see your daughter wed, and such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor Mottle Camzoil.
Model!
A worthy boy is he, of pious family. They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor Mottle Camzoil.
She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
"You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf?"
No! I'm gonna tell my great-grandchild, how the title who you named for me, Mottle's bride was meant to be. For such a match I pray, in heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor Mottle Camzoil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, so you announced it, Tevye, that's your headache. Your wolf, I say to you, Tevye, that's your headache too.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Mottle Camzoil.
It was a butcher.
The tailor Mottle
It
Camzoil.
was Laser Wolf. The tailor Model Cam.
Shot, shot. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Woman is this? My righteous anger shaken. Could it be? Sure. Yes, it could. Why not? Who could be mistaken? It's the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling departed wife. Fruma Sarah, Fruma Sarah, Fruma Sarah.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor from Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes, pearls? How? Pearls! 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 Such a learned man as Tevye wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Seidel marries Laser Wolf, I rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world just to tell us about the tailor. All I can say is that it's all for the best, and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, as Grandma's idol said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw, the tailor Marshall Cam's oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had where we began.
mazel tov,
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
the tailor Marshall Cam's oil.